Okay, there we go.
Oh, there we go.
Take 5.
We're on.
Live. Look, we just did this. This is yesterday. The Spring AI 1.1.
September 9th.
Yeah.
9/9.
9. Yeah. Big release. Actually, I think there's a lot of things in here that people.
There's so much. We're gonna dive into some of it, but
so many things people have been waiting for.
Just been crushing it.
Yeah. So I was excited to see this. I mean, I was kind of hoping for this a little bit earlier, and like all things, there's a little bit of a delay. It's completely understandable.
Yeah.
But when it finally did arrive, oh boy, I jumped. You saw, I think you did the same thing, contemporaneous with me, but separate from me.
Yeah.
You were excited about it as well. So I guess we can dive right into it. Right?
Yeah. Just as some of the highlights here, like the MCP updates, I think are the biggest thing.
So what is MCP?
Model Context Protocol. This is essentially the protocol for integrating into AI systems.
Yeah.
So integrating AI systems with other things.
Yeah.
And we've done a lot of talks and stuff on MCP. So if you want to know how that all works together,
including one we just did a few days ago in lovely Oslo, in Norway.
Yeah.
That was just last week.
Yeah.
Java Zone.
Kind of walk through end to end all the Spring AI, Amazon Bedrock, MCP, kind of everything.
Client and server, we did both. Yeah. And that was it's on Vimeo.com. Look for Java Zone 2025, and that was just last week. The video's already up.
Yeah,
incredible.
That was amazing. We got those videos out super fast. So the MCP spec's been moving really fast. Lots of changes that have happened. I mean, the thing isn't even a year old yet. MCP.
November of 2024.
Yeah.
Do you remember November? I still don't.
In AI timeline, it feels like years ago. But
yeah.
But so the team has been catching up to some of the spec revisions, and there's been a number of new and exciting things, but also changes that they've been working on. So we'll dive into some of those. But I think that's kind of the highlights is the MCP stuff there. And then there's some other good stuff in here, some model stuff, some vector stuff, multimodal processing. But I think the most exciting thing and the biggest thing that most people have been waiting for is this piece right here.
Yes, please.
Streamable HTTP support.
So what is that? What is streamable? Like why?
I think we should just build something so you can see.
Well, okay, but can we?
Well,
yeah, sure.
Let's do it in code.
Okay.
So let's go over to your favorite place.
Absolutely.
Start.spring.io, and then do we want to use Gradle? No, you want.
Sure. You can. It's your laptop. No. You can do whatever you want.
Okay. What about language? Java or Kotlin?
Kotlin.
Okay. Okay. And then let's add our MCP server. And then let's add our Webflux.
Webflux. Oh, right, because it's the streamable stuff. Right.
So yeah, that's all we need.
This doesn't stop you from using the web stuff as well. You can actually add both to the class path, and I think you get like Tomcat, but you can use reactive stuff, basically.
Cool. Okay. I'm gonna have to switch out the dependency version, right? There's no way to like get it to give me the.
Not M1. Yet. We need to get that.
That'd be cool, like to have a flag on here of like give me the new things.
Yeah.
But yeah. Anyways.
Easy peasy.
Easy peasy. Okay, so let's unzip my demo.zip. I need your UAO.
My Java
your JavaScript.
Yeah. Yes. We'll set that up in a minute.
Okay, now let's go open that thing up. Where is this? In my downloads. See, this is where there's just too much toil that I could have saved like a solid 30 seconds with your UAO.
Oh, I know. It's just dead air when we're on stage and you've only got 130-second chunks. Like.
Yeah. Okay, we need to go update our dependency on Spring AI. So we're going to do the 1.1.0-M1.
Yeah.
And then I think that's just going to work.
And that's true today, but that wasn't always true. Like it used to be you had to have an artifact repository. Now
you had to add the milestone repo and all that.
Now we're publishing our stuff to Maven Central, even the milestones for Spring projects. So
I think that's
easy.
Okay. I don't think we need anything else in here. That's it. Okay. Let's go build our thing.
I'm with you.
We're going to set our MCP server. Let's see, there's a transport somewhere in here. Protocol. Okay, so we've got now 3 options. It used to be that we only had server-side events, but let's start with server-side events just because that is the default still. So we'll start with that, and then we'll switch it out. Okay, now let's go build our MCP server. So I'm going to have a component, right? And that's going to be a class greetings. Sure. Okay. I'm just letting the AI vibe code this. But now here's some hot new stuff in this release.
Yeah.
We can do MCP tool. Boom.
So nice.
Description. Say hello. Right. Okay. So that annotation is new in this release. And there was the tool annotations in Spring AI that were primarily used for like local in-process tools, but then also got reused for MCP tools, for like remote tools.
Right.
And there was some things that you could do in MCP that couldn't be expressed with the local tools.
Right.
And so anyways, there's now new annotations specifically for MCP.
Sense.
It totally makes sense.
It's conceptually very similar.
So as an example of this is now we've got this option to generate output schema. So in MCP, optionally you can tell the LLM, here's my output schema.
Yeah.
And so now we have a parameter for that. Whereas with that tool, I don't think it made sense to like have that as a parameter because like you're running in process. Like why would you need output schema? Like it didn't even make sense, right? Yeah. Exactly. And so anyways, that's now great. So okay, now here's the amazing thing.
Can you command click on or control click on the MCP tool annotation?
Yeah. Let's go look at that thing.
Oh, look at that.
Download sources. Let's see those sources. Christian. God, he's just
monster. Love that guy.
Amazing.
I'll see him next week. I'm going to Amsterdam and for an AI show there.
Nice. Okay, what do you want to see in
I just
MCP
wanted to see
okay.
runtime retention. So type and method.
Yeah.
So in theory, you can put that on a component.
Oh.
I wonder if that works or how that works.
Huh. Okay, so here's the cool thing. Let's just run our thing. Because
is that enough?
I think that's all
that's enough? I think that's too easy. There's no
Let's
method tool callback provider?
I think it just gets done automatically for us.
Shut the front door.
Okay, we've got our server running. Port 8080. Let's go to our MCP inspector. So this is a tool where you can test our MCP servers. And we're going to start with servers and events. We're going to put in 8080/SSC. And let's see if we can connect to this thing. We're connected. Let's see if we have our tools, list tools. And there's our tool. Greet, say hello, run, hello world.
Okay, we're already cooking. Like we're so back.
Dude, isn't that just so good? Like that's all I had to do.
In less time than you can say MCP, we have a service going.
Yeah.
Well, slightly.
Yeah. So that one was using servers and events still, which is kind of the older protocol. The new one is, there's kind of two variations of it, streamable and stateless. So let's try streamable because that's kind of the new one that everyone wants. And let's just see if, see how that works. So I don't think we have to change anything else in here. Like our tool stuff all stays the same. We're waiting on a graceful shutdown. Oh, you know what? I think I can make that graceful shutdown work a little quicker if I go disconnect to the MCP inspector there.
But go to the property file.
Yeah.
Just do shutdown dot.
Oh, you can tell it to like not be graceful.
Just do that so it'll be quicker.
Okay. What do I just say?
Shutdown.
Grace. Shutdown. Down. Is this on
what is it?
The MCP part?
No, just shut down.
That's okay. We're not going to do many more shutdowns.
Wait, what?
I don't know where.
Enter again? I'm stuck.
Oh, okay. You really want
to
shut down.
Server. There you go. Server shutdown. Graceful. Choose immediate.
Oh, I don't know why that wasn't coming up before. Okay. Okay. Fine. We'll just say screw those connections.
Yeah. We don't need you.
Okay. Streamable HTTP. Let's start our server back up with streamable HTTP. And then when great, it's running port 8080. Now let's go select our transport to be streamable HTTP. The endpoint for that is /MCP by default.
Yeah.
And now we should be able to connect to that thing. Boom. Tools. Let's clear it. List tools. Greet.
Yes,
say hello. Run.
Yes.
Boom.
Now,
so this is
what is this?
Awesome.
What's the difference?
Oh, okay. So a little bit of history on the MCP specification.
Mm-hmm.
They support two different ways, or they initially supported two different ways to interact with an MCP, between an MCP's client server architecture.
Mm-hmm.
One was standard I/O.
Yeah.
Standard I/O, you get two unidirectional channels, right? Like standard in and standard out.
Yep.
Like it's a very weird protocol that doesn't at all look like the world of network protocols.
Right.
Right. I mean, it would be like two UDP channels, in
Right.
each in one direction. We don't really do that with network protocols.
First of all, because a stream can be bidirectional, so the fact that you have two is weird.
Yeah.
Instead of just one bidirectional channel.
Yeah. So in the initial specification, they were, I think, trying to have something that kind of looked like the standard I/O protocol over the internet. And so what they did was they made it so that you send a post request to a URL. Or no, first you actually initialize, you make a GET request to a URL. That opens up a server-sent events stream back to your client. And then whenever you want to tell the MCP server to do something, you send a post to another URL, and then it's just like ACK. And then any response that has comes back through your server-sent events
asynchronously.
Yeah.
And there's no correlation between before and after. I mean, there is. But
it's just, there was nothing good about this setup because it became really hard to scale horizontally, because then you had to route messages, the post, to where the server-sent events connection was set up.
Because it's stateful.
Stateful, exactly. Yeah. And so I get why that was like, the first pass. And again, this is all like super new. But so then in March this year, they essentially replaced the server-sent events protocol with another protocol called Streamable HTTP. And that one did kind of like a basic request response. But there's some places in MCP where you actually want some state, because there's a few places where your server may want to like send notifications to the client. And if you don't have a connection nailed open, then how do you actually send that? There's a few other places where you actually like want to like have some state.
The direct connection, ongoing connection.
Yeah. And so in Streamable HTTP, there's two variations of it. One is that you can still do some of those more stateful oriented kind of things in MCP.
Yeah.
But then there's also the stateless variation of MCP, where there's certain things that you can't do in MCP, like send notifications, because it's stateless. So
did the stateless, I remember reading, maybe it came to pass or not, I don't know, but is there basically a session cookie that gets sent back that you can use to resume, or is that not there? Or am I thinking of something
can't
else?
remember. I know that there is the ability to do like paging and progress indication, and so
that maybe that's what it is. Like,
because
the whole point with streaming is like I want to be able to resume where I lost the connection, right?
Right.
If I've got that context, I can just say, hey,
yeah.
I don't know if that's in this. I have no idea.
We'll have to dive in.
Like the AI models, I can hallucinate.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah.
This is super good.
Obviously, it's all moving so fast, it's hard to keep up with all the things.
Totally.
But now that Spring AI has support for the latest parts of MCP, now I get a chance to dive in further. And the great thing is it supports Streamable HTTP and server-sent events if you still want that for some reason.
It's becoming increasingly like a really good and scalable approach to scaling out AI, because I mean the AI moment is, if nothing else, a very big drain on infrastructure, electricity grids, all that kind of stuff, and this kind of stuff. Being able to scale out that, I want more wins in that department. AI, 1, Earth 0, but maybe now slightly better for Earth over here.
I did see that one of the other new features in the Spring AI milestone is prompt caching with the Anthropic models. So
and that's local in Spring AI already.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah. I mean, it was just here in the release notes, but yeah, I mean, that's a good way to use less electricity, right? So somewhere in here there it is, Anthropic Claude prompt caching. So
wow. 90% cost reduction. and improve latency for autonomous agent workflows, like in Babel, which we just looked at.
Yeah.
10 minutes ago, whatever.
Yeah.
Neat.
Yeah. So isn't that cool?
That is. I mean, I'm gonna use it. I'll download it.
Oh yeah. Well, and think of how many tokens are just basically processing the same exact thing.
Because they have to,
And-
right? We send a transcript,
Yeah.
and each time it's successfully longer, so you're spending each subsequent interaction costs more electricity, energy,
Yeah.
tokens, everything.
Yeah. So prompt caching maybe helps with
It's kind of an
some of those things.
infinite money glitch on their side. Like they, of course, they want us to have longer and longer iterative conversations with their models, because every single one is,
Yeah.
what's that series where
Oh yeah, Fibonacci.
Yeah, like every single one becomes
yeah.
no, it's factorial, right?
Oh,
It's like
yeah.
the sum of everything before,
Yeah.
and then again,
Yeah.
it's whatever. It's
Yeah, I
It's
mean,
a
there's
lot.
ways to like prune your memory and history and all that
message
kind of stuff.
window
and- yeah,
chat.
exactly. You can use the message window, but yeah, I mean, if you just let it run unconstrained, then yeah, you are gonna just
Yeah.
until you reach your max context.
Right, like bankruptcy.
Yeah, until you go bankrupt.
That's so good.
Yeah, so all sorts of good stuff in here. Oh, and we only showed that one annotation, but
Sure.
there's actually a bunch now. And I haven't even had a chance. I mean, it just came out yesterday.
Just yesterday.
So
And you were
there's-
flying on
that's it.
that.
I was working on this on the plane. But of course, the Spring AI docs have all the latest here. So if you switch over to preview,
Oh, it's so good.
1.1, and then if you go to reference MCP, specifically on the annotations, you can just pull up this page, and then it has all the details on
Okay, wait, go back
all
up,
the new
go back up.
annotations. I know, that's so
MCP
good.
Tool, resource, prompt. So there's 4 different things that the protocol speaks to: tools,
On the
resources,
server
prompts,
side, yep, and on the client side,
Okay, that's
there's
amazing.
others. Like elicitation is like new. AWS, I think, actually
That's for the-
contributed the elicitation, where
Yeah,
your MCP server can say like,
A2A.
"Oh, I need some more information from the user."
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like a form or something. Wow, that's interesting.
Well, I mean, you can
Model
do
it
it
anyway.
however you want, but yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, so all sorts of good stuff, and then progress tokens. So yeah, that is kind of some of the stuff we were talking about with state, being able to get progress tokens. And so I need to dive deeper into all this
Yeah.
stuff, but it's good.
So good. So good.
Yeah,
Well, look at that. Oh, you
Yeah.
got the MCP tool params.
yeah,
So just like tool params, like we saw before.
Yeah.
When we do the tool demo with the scheduler.
yeah,
And logging. Oh, interesting.
yeah. That's client side.
Yep. Okay.
Yeah.
I'm in.
Yeah, oh, that's great.
Get
Great
the
stuff
bits.
there.
Start that Spring.io.
Make sure you update to
Yeah. 1.1
1.10 M1.
M1. Bye.